nations justifiable while building up the arsenal. All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lies so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating the seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 99 days of peace through unity.
Oh, wow. Anna Marie, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity, and it starts now, day one, with this beautiful opening ceremony and commitment pledges. Good day one to you, Anna Marie.
Yes, it's wonderful. It's really wonderful to be here. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, all of us. So great. And I really love the earth, the image that we have as World Unity Week, because it reminds us that we are all interconnected and interrelated and here on our beautiful earth. And that really lights us up. And if we can really bring that unity in diversity now, here together, that's what we're here for. So I'm really very happy, Ben.
It's amazing. We're in the 4th World Unity Week. My name is Ben Bowler from Unity Earth, and it's so exciting to be here in this incredible field of generosity and kindness and goodwill that really is such a demonstration. And I just want to welcome everybody here, all of our guests and participants and speakers and room stewards and the production team and the sponsors. I mean, it is a cast of thousands, quite literally. So we're so excited this year to be really upping the game right across the convergence rooms. There's 25 convergence rooms. Here in room 1, we've got 50 amazing programs. And just to let everybody know, if you want to find a place to watch it, there's the one dot stream. There's going to be a great place to tune in and watch this over the coming week. But what's so special this year, Anna Marie, is different. We've got the 99 days of missions, and there are dozens of organizations, groups, and individuals that have dived into the mighty network that are declaring the missions, and we're going to be meeting some of them on this show today. So it's so exciting. On behalf of all of the co-producers, we just want to welcome everybody. Let's get into it. Day one has begun, and this 99-day journey of peace through unity, activating the Holo movement, radical collaboration, it starts now.
Yes, let's go for it. And let's really bring our pieces of the puzzle and our sparks into this room, because that is what will light us up, and that will help us find each other in a way that we can really co-create and move towards peace.
Oh, and my honor to introduce the amazing and the wonderful and the legendary Pookie Lee and Bob Baker, incredible musicians, songwriters, with an amazing song. Our theme, of course, for these 99 days and for World Unity Week is New Earth Rising. So without further ado, please make them feel very welcome. Pookie Lee and Bob Baker.
I think we're unmuted now. Yes,
all right,
there
beautiful.
we go.
Well, welcome everyone. It's so amazing to have you all gathered here on this most auspicious event as we begin a 1 week of World Unity Week. So powerful and so incredibly amazing. And so we would love to share with you the theme song that we were inspired to write, and it's called, of course, A New Earth Rising. All right, we're working.
All right, and we're doing something a little different here. We're going to be playing a backing track of the music. So it's the first time we've done this an official broadcast. We tested it earlier. Everything was a go. But give me a thumbs up if you can hear the background music once we start it, just so I know we're on track. Are you ready for this, Pookie?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go. And this was initiated back in L.A. Just a couple of months ago, and Ben challenged us to come up with a theme song, and we took it on, and here it is for you now.
We hope you love it.
You ready?
We are rising in power all over the world. Our hearts hold the vision of our ancestors before. We are a new earth rising. We are a new earth rising. Together we're rising. Now is the time to rise.
New earth rising, rise. It's a new earth rising, rise. It's a new earth rising, rising in love. We rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rising in love. We rise.
We are in this together. We each hold the key, fulfilling the visions of the ancient prophecies. We are a new earth rising. We are a new earth rising. Together we're rising. Now is the time to rise.
It's a new earth rising, rise. It's a new earth rising, rise. A new earth rising, rising in love. We rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rising in love.
All across the land.
Rising up.
Every woman, child, and man.
Rising up.
Walking hand in hand.
Rising up.
Together we will stand.
Rising up. Rise. A new earth rising. Rise. It's a new earth rising. Rise. A new earth rising. Rising in love. We rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rising in love. We rise. It's a new earth rising. Rise. Hear the new earth rising. Rise. Feel the new earth rising. Rising in love. We rise.
It's a new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rise.
A new earth rising.
Rising in love. We rise. We rise. We rise. We rise. Rising up.
Yeah! Oh, wonderful. Thank you. We are rising in love. We are the new earth rising. We are. It's our love. It's our compassion. It's what we bring into this beloved community that matters. It's everything that this week is all about. And in this week, the new earth is going to rise even more. And we're going to be an amazing part of all of that. So everyone, thank you for your contributions. Thank you for everything that you're doing to create the world that we all want to live in, that's infused with peace, love, and unity. Blessings, blessings. We're so honored to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for receiving us. We love you.
Oh, Thank you so much, Pookie and Bob. What an incredible song. What an incredible infusion of love and music medicine. We're so grateful for your contribution and for writing that special song for this beautiful beginning of the 99 days of Peace Through Unity and World Unity Week. That is absolutely glorious. I'm going to have that on my summer playlist. So thank you so much for sharing that beautiful song. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Blessed moment. My name is Reverend Becky Suzik, and my pronouns are she, her. And I am an interfaith, interspiritual minister, and also a hub holder, which we will be talking with you more about what the hub is. I'm really grateful that I get to be working behind the scenes in service to this incredible collective that have been working for months to bring forth World Unity Week in this beautiful, just abundant, bounteous, just full basket here of gifts around the world. So we're really grateful. I'm going to be introducing our very first person who is going to be giving our prayers. And we are so grateful for Dahani Wahu for joining us, Venerable Dahani Wahu, and also Pema Sangzin Khandro is the founder and spiritual director of Sunray Meditation Society and the Sunray Peace Village Land Trust in Lincoln, Vermont. In 1992, Sunray was granted NGO status at the United Nations as a gateway for Indigenous voices to be included in the planetary conversations. For the last 4 decades, Venerable Dahani has designed and taught programs for training peacemakers, mediators, and CEOs, and these programs are inspired by Annie Yuen Wee-Wah and Buddhist wisdom. Venerable is also the CEO of Beauty Way Productions and the author of many curriculums, including a wonderful book that I have read, Voices of Our Ancestors. Thank you so much for joining us, Venerable. We'll pass it over to you. Thank you.
Good, we'll just ask you to unmute yourself, please.
Thank you for the invitation to participate in this vision, which honors our unity as living beings upon within the planet Earth. Throughout the universe, our heart minds are connected, and for this it is good to be grateful. Holy Mother of Wisdom, we offer our prayers. Holy Mother of Wisdom, we offer supplication that the wisdom potential within each and every one of us may flourish and grow. Holy Father of Action, may the skillful means, that potential within us, may it flourish and grow, and we bring forth what is wisdom and life force enhancing. Holy Child of Bliss, may we rejoice in the opportunity of life. May we recall the bounty of life, and may we carefully plant seeds of good cause. Like a pebble dropped in a pond, our thoughts and our actions contribute to what we see arising. So the water is a message that we are all connected. It supports us, it even exists deep in space. And through the water, which some can see as mother, we are sending forth our thoughts and our intentions to transform any appearances of aggression. How do we do this? Should there arise in our heart mind a thought of dislike or blaming another, let us take charge of our own mind and speech and see what we can do, how we are now contributing to a world of beauty. Like ripples in a pond, our thoughts, speech, and action contribute to what we see arising. So remember, when we are looking at another, we are also seeing something of ourselves. Who is the other when we are all sharing in this stream of life? There is no other, there is all of us. Who we are dreamers, and how we dream tomorrow is through our speech and action today, the commitments we make. Spiritual practice is a beginning, and then there's the hands work doing what needs done. So, what can we do in our neighborhoods? We can be kind to each other. We can preserve the land and the water. We can honor the elders. What can we do within our families? Know the young ones are looking at us, and everything we do is indelibly engraved in their heart minds. So let us mindfully display heart of action, heart of compassion, so the young ones understand they too make a difference. Fire is the mind, it is the spirit that unites us. Water is the field through which it is all sustained. The wood of the tree and the earth reminds us that we too have a reciprocal relationship with the earth and one another. Ah, the earth herself, a living being, an opportunity to explore and dance upon her. And our hearts are in resonance with the pulse beat of the earth. Let us understand that all we seek is actually right here within when we put aside the concepts of them in us and remember that we are a united family of human beings, explorers in the dance of life. So, making the commitment for 99 days of peace is a reminder and an opportunity for each of us to notice our speech, to energize the result we are choosing. Let us not be distracted by the talks of war or the energy of dissonance. Let us energize and visualize the world of beauty that we choose. I was told we are dreamers, and as dreamers, we are shaping what is arising. So let us, with our commitment to world peace, planetary peace, recall ourselves as beings in the dance of life. We are one, we are together, and we are infused with that great mysterious mind of wisdom from whence we are never separated. And for this, I am grateful. And remember, gratitude is like a magnet. When we honor the gifts we receive, they also overflow through us that we may benefit others. So thank you all for creating this opportunity for many to recall our unity in the dance of life. Holy Mother, we are your children. Holy Father, we are your children. Child of bliss is the wisdom within all of us. And for this, let us be grateful. Wado.
Wado. Gratitude. Thank you so much, Venerable. That was so beautiful. We all take a deep breath and honor the wisdom, the heart, the love. And now I would love to introduce Patricia Ann Davis. Is in private practice as a practitioner and a diagnostician, and also as an international teacher and a consultant of the Navajo Diné Blessing Way ceremonial healing principles that are cross-cultural, intergenerational, inclusive, and universal in practical application. Grandmother earned a BA in psychology from the University of Arizona and an MA in whole system design. We are really grateful to welcome Grandmother Patricia Ann Davis as she blesses us with her prayer. Welcome, Patricia. Welcome.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome. And thank you for your presence. Thank you for your intentional participation in the opening of the 99 days of peace through unity. In our spiritual integrity, where we know and we see from our collective conscience that we are all a spark of divinity within a greater network of light, inspiring a new earth rising we motivate each and every one of you and all of humanity to initiate healthy helping for activating the Holo movement. A traditional introduction here before my prayer affirmation. Ya'at e shik e shadane anolso adone, a Mississippi band of Choctaw Inchle, Tachi ni Bashalchin, Chatatine, E the Shache Kia Ani E the Chanel, Ado the Yen the Ne Biaja Inchle. I embrace you with a warm heart to heart hug in friendship from my ceremonial fireplace to you, the hearth of your home. This is the symbol of spiritual family love. And we're extending that from our primary family to our extended family to our human family, our humane family. So let us lift the bars of the imprisoning bars of hatred and enemy creation. Let us gaze deeply into our own soul purpose and discern our life journey, the decisions that we make for the outcomes that we intend and visualize and affirm and bring to manifestation. Let us discern our true spiritual self-identity, that we are all the yin nahuk the ne and bella ashlai, which is we're humane beings. Let us do our part to serve in the world. And I want to use the word way shower. It's a special word to be a light and a greater light and a way shower of the will to love and the will to good as we dismantle, as we redeem the violence and destruction, the suffering inflicted by those imposing their addiction to the will to power, conquest, power over with brute force and deception. Let us cleanse, let us purify our own oppression from social conditioning and the patterns that value and perpetuate the controlling and the manipulating of the world resources for the benefit of a few by enslaving others and denying access to basic needs. Let us collectively initiate the reframing of our own thinking to holy thinking. That's our conscience and moral reasoning. The word eholzen is a beautiful, profound, spiritual word. Holy thinking, the appropriate function of our thinking. We do this with our agreement and our commitment, an agreement to become and to be a conduit, that we're here to restore the intergenerational and the cross-cultural, the resources to the next generation of youth. Let us leave the legacy of life and let us use the mass media for the healing of the masses with our inherent, each of us with our inherent genius gifts, because we're all, each and every one of us, we're all a precious chip. We're all precious children of Creator within the oneness of creation that we call in Dene Bazad. Listen to that word. What it sounds and resonates and vibrates the energy field. Hojo. Love, peace, and abundance, beauty radiates within and around us. There is beauty before us. There is beauty behind us. There is beauty below us. There is beauty above us. There is beauty all around us. There is beauty forever existing within and around us. That is a somewhat translation of the four affirmative phrases. Hojo nahaskli, Hojo nahaskli, Hojo nahaskli, Hojo nahaskli. In the eternal self, in the eternal now. Thank you. Thank you to all my spiritual family and to all of my relatives. In gratitude.
In gratitude. Thank you so much, Patricia. Dear grandmother, thank you. We all breathe. Hold the beauty of Hojo, the beauty way. Now I am grateful to introduce Amory B. Thomas Brown, who is an author of a book called The Reformation of a Nation, the United States of Remembrance. They facilitate a 12-month self-studies in conjunction with the book. They are also a spoken word artist who hosts an international virtual open mic called Poetically Speaking, Many Voices, One Breath. They are a certified Reiki master who provides sound healing, chakra clearing, and numerology services. We are very welcome. We are very, very grateful to welcome you, Amory. Thank you for joining us and blessing us today.
You're just invited to unmute yourself.
Greetings, Becky. Thank you for that wonderful, wonderful warm welcome, and greetings to the family that we are all the part of. I am here to offer a prayer through breath and sound. And as I am offering this prayer, I invite you to close your eyes and to center into the oneness that we all are. As we continue on this journey of unity through peace and peace through unity, it is with joy and deep reverence for that which connects us that I offer this prayer. Ia in the Hebrew is I am that I am. Oye is the name of an African god, which is indicative of the source that we all emanate from. And so I would like to take this time to hold this space for myself, us, and the collective planetary consciousness outside of this dimension, in saying thank you in my own way, as one with you. So now I invite you to close your eyes and breathe as I offer this offering.
Iao. Iao ye. Iao. Iao. Iao ye.
Deep gratitude. You're invited to take a breath. And now I shall introduce Fumi John Stewart, who is the Executive Director of May Peace Prevail on Earth International. Fumi grew up in Japan with a sincere wish to bridge two cultures of her American and Japanese parentage. She was instrumental in introducing the May Peace Prevail on Earth movement to an international community in the early 1980s. She brought the Peace Pole Project out of Japan and helped to establish the global Peace Pole movement. Fumi also serves as a U.S. liaison to sister organization, the Goi Peace Foundation of Japan, and Bayako Shinkokai at Mount Fuji Sanctuary. Fumi-san, welcome.
Prevail on Earth. As we open World Unity Week 2023, we are also opening a very powerful and sacred portal for the new Earth rising. As the new Earth rises, we, humanity, rise along with her. What a momentous time this is. To anchor all of our good prayers and intentions for the coming week, I'd like to offer the Divine Spark in Mudra from Fuji Sanctuary in Japan for the awakening of all humanity to their inherent divine spark. May peace prevail on earth.
May peace prevail on earth. Thank you to each of our offerers of prayers today. I light this candle in honor of the light that each of our prayers hold and give. And I light this candle in honor of each of us. If you have a candle nearby, you're invited to light it now and to light it perhaps throughout the week as you attend different events in the sacred Zoom rooms. I also want to take a moment to invite everyone to bring a notebook to this time here together, and to keep it throughout the week so that you can capture all the notes and wisdom, the beauty, the joy, and the healing that is happening throughout World Unity Week. So you may want to get that now for a little bit later in our program today. Additionally, I invite you to have a sensory experience with me a little later. You can get something that you enjoy the taste of, something you enjoy the smell of if you have those that olfactory sense, and just put it beside you for now, and we'll tell you a little bit more about using that. So we are really grateful for everyone's sacred presence, the gift of a presence here today, and I'm really just honored to work beside our brother Ben Bowler and introduce Ben back here to take us to our next guests. Thank you so much, Ben.
Beautiful. Thank you, Becky. Thank you. Beautiful. What a beautiful opening so far, opening ceremony. It's gorgeous. Offerings from our Indigenous elders, from Anne-Marie, and that amazing song at the top from Pookie and Bob. We're off to a good start. This is a section where we really want to thank some key people for enabling World Unity Week to happen, to bring this free to the world with such a big team right around the planet. Takes some resources. And so it's through the generosity of our sponsors that World Unity Week can happen at all. So I would like to acknowledge all of our sponsors. We're going to hear a little bit from all of them. That's Purpose Earth, as well as the Hollow Movement, Spiritual Life TV, Brand Earth, and the new Great Transition Stories. And we're going to be hearing a little bit from them as we embark on this journey. To start with, I'd like to invite Lauren Singer on behalf of Purpose Earth, our primary sponsor over these last years. It really is through the generosity of this extraordinary platform, Purpose Earth, that enables that. And a lot of the speakers we've got, Lawrence, over the coming days are from Purpose Earth as well. So Purpose Earth is a co-producer and so deeply embedded in World Unity Week. Lawrence, great to see you. Thank you to Purpose Earth. You'll need to unmute yourself there, Lawrence. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, Purpose Earth is proud again to be one of the primary sponsors of World Unity Week. It's a very exciting year for sure. A new Earth rising is very, very important, and Purpose Earth has a plenary session tomorrow at 11 o'clock, and we'll be talking to grant recipients, have conversations with grant recipients to demonstrate empowerment. It's the theme for tomorrow, and Purpose Earth is about empowering local communities and global leaders. So thank you again, everyone.
Purpose Earth really is amazing. And we're going to play a little short video here just to give everybody a sense of the incredible work globally that Purpose Earth is doing to stimulate, to resource, and to mobilize and mentor community groups right around the world. So let's hear a little bit from our primary co-sponsors, Purpose Earth. Okay, so after this, I'll introduce the Hollow Movement video briefly. So after this. something extraordinary, the work of Purpose Earth around the planet. You see there from Nepal to South America to Africa, right around the whole world, extraordinary work that's been done. Another of our primary co-sponsors is a platform called the Hollow Movement. Some of you may have heard about it, some of you maybe not, but you'll be hearing a lot more about the Hollow Movement as we go through World Unity Week and these 99 days of Peace Through Unity, which are activating the Hollow Movement. So to introduce the Hollow Movement as a primary co-sponsor, I'm going to play a video message from Emmanuel Kunzelman, the primary convener of the Hollow Movement. So let's hear it directly from Emmanuel, with thanks to everybody from the Hollow Movement for your support of World Unity Week.
Yeah, so the Hollow Movement then, aside from the physics of David Bohm, we are also interpreting it here as a kind of double meaning. And the second meaning would be actually a movement of the whole. It's kind of a pun, the Hollow Movement. It's physics, but it's the sociological meta movement. Part of my life's journey has been to try and discover ways that all these siloed activities of the consciousness movement could somehow come together and have an identifying, unifying principle. And I always felt it needed a good name. Of course, there's been a lot of names used, the Human Potential Movement, the New Age, many more. They're all fine. None of them seem to really stick. And people in the consciousness movement have trouble explaining to others, what is it you do? What do you belong to? What is this called? And I feel like that sense of identity would really help us all understand better how we're working together and coordinating together. And so it seemed like the term Hollow Movement was a perfect one-word term to describe this movement of wholeness amongst all participating individuals, organizations, and other movements as well. So the main emphasis at this point on the Hollow Movement would be as a sociological branding of the movement of movements of conscious activity to really turn things around for humanity and make this movement whole. Maybe go back to the implicate order and get a little coded information about how to get ourselves back on the right track and put that back into reality, into our human behavior. Bohm was, very interested in dialogue, in the spirit of the human heart, and quite concerned that we'd gone astray. And so I feel he would definitely identify with and be happy that this name is being proposed as a movement of movement in a sociological sense at this point in time. So the whole movement of what we're describing here is more the psychology, sociology of bringing us together under a single name for a movement.
That's okay. We can't get enough of that. But that's the Hollow Movement. You're going to be hearing a lot more about it, and you'll be invited to participate in the Hollow Movement. There's a way to actually actively participate as a whole on. Very, very exciting and bold initiative to really connect so many of the different things that are happening, amazing things that are happening around the planet. Thank you, Emmanuel, for your extraordinary support. And the Hollow Movement, and another one of our primary co-sponsors, beloved co-creator, is Olivia Hanson from Spiritual Life TV. Olivia, your blessed generosity and everything you bring to World Unity Week is such a gift. It's great to have you with us as we are here on day one of this 99-day journey. Olivia Hanson.
Thank you, Ben. And it is just a delight and joy to be a sponsor of World Unity Week. And each year it just gets better and better. It's just terrific. And also, I was in LA for the LA Convergence in March, and wow, was that an amazing event with music and dancing and joy and wonderful ideas of unity and oneness. It was just a delight to be there and see unity and joy and happiness in action. So there is something new that I want to share with you all that is bringing together both unity and peace. And that is, I have created an annual Oneness of Humanity Award. And it will go to a person or organization that lives and expresses and advances oneness in the most exemplary way and is a role model for all of us. And the first Oneness of Humanity Award will go to His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. And what an amazing representative for that. And so we will present this award to him in Dharamsala, India on October 30th, with me representing the Spiritual Life TV channel and other co-workers. And this award also comes with a cash gift for the recipient to use to advance the work of promoting oneness. And the Dalai Lama is also a Nobel Peace Laureate, and thus he is an outstanding leader for peace as well as for unity. He sets a pretty high example for the first award as the first award recipient. And so it will be a joy to go to Dharamsala in October and see him again for this presentation. And we'll have lots of wonderful pictures to share later on through Unity Earth and also through the Spiritual Life TV channel, which is spirituallifetv.com. And it shares wonderful videos and stories of practical wisdom for spiritual living. So it's a joy to be with you all, and it's a wonderful delight to help sponsor this wonderful event that is just getting underway today. So I look forward to more and more. Thank you, Ben.
Oh, amazing, amazing. Thank you, Olivia, for everything. And thank you also for sharing that announcement of the Oneness of Humanity Award. And what a worthy recipient, I'm sure we all agree on. What an extraordinary example the Dalai Lama, has been and is for all of us. So congratulations on this new initiative. You continue to bless humanity in so many beautiful ways, Olivia, and congratulations with that. Our next co-sponsor is someone who's also a repeat supporter of World Unity Week. We're tremendously grateful. This is Linnea Lombard from Great Transition Stories and News Stories, and connected to so many different things, the Hollow Movement, and many, many other things, the evolutionary leaders. Linnea, you play a key role in a lot of some of the things that are really on the front line of evolution, conscious evolution. So it's great to have you, and thank you for your support. Welcome back to World Unity Week, Linnea. Let's get you unmuted. You should be able to unmute yourself.
Sorry. My husband is here too. And we are jointly supporting World Unity Week. And I am the board chair and co-creator of News Stories and the producer of Great Transition Stories, which is a website that we are in the process of transforming. It occurs to me as I listen to all of you that we are a great transition story happening in this moment, in this week, in these 99 days of peace. I have a friend who's a Jungian analyst that I talked to recently, and he's kind of deep into a kind of despair of what he called the degrading of the collective consciousness. And it occurs to me that all of you here and this movement itself is an antidote to that, of upgrading the human consciousness. Part of what the Great Transition Stories are about is different larger archetypal stories of how we navigate the tides of change that are happening. And I feel that my task and my husband Rick, our task has been to support where the news story is emerging and to increase the field. And the more that we can connect with each other, the more we build a field of new opportunity, new vision, and hopefully peace, because the forces of war are very, very, very old. We watched a film the other day. It was called The Kingdom of Heaven, but it was pretty much about the between the second and third crusade. And we've had war for a long time on this planet, and we're certainly in it now. So everything we can do to promote peace and new relationship with each other is just so essential. And I will be on a panel on Wednesday, I think in this room, at 10 o'clock with several other evolutionary leaders as we talk about how to amplify and connect the change makers. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Linnea. And thank you, Rick, for your support and for your great work. And yes, that plenary, that featured event with the evolutionary leaders coming up is going to be amazing, doing extraordinary stuff. Dr. Kurt Johnson and the Synergy Circles. My goodness, there's so much really exciting things that are happening right now. So how magnificent to be here on day one. A new sponsor and someone who's got a platform you're going to be hearing lots about this week and across the 99 days is Harry Uvegi from Brand Earth. And Brand Earth, I know John Raymer is so excited about working with you, Harry, and everything that Brand Earth is bringing. And we're looking forward to learning more and figuring out how we can support more in the next real release of Brand Earth. But thank you for being a co-sponsor of World Unity Week, Harry. It's great to have you with us.
Thank you, Ben, and I feel honored to be among the group of sponsors that I listened to and impressed with everyone's participation and commitment over the time that they've put into the change that we all seek, and we are the change that we seek. And I'm in awe of how much has been moving forward, not amplified enough around the world to recognize that this change is now becoming so visible. Brand Earth, when people hear about Brand Earth, they always go back to the term of the original information of brand. But Brand Earth now focuses on empowering everyone to act to ensure the health and well-being of Earth, our only home. And we do that by just changing the perspective of brand and create an acronym: Be Respectful, Accessing Nature's Diversity. It's within the context of that shift that we could fund a mental shift in this new perspective of a consciousness uplift. And we have that opportunity now, and we have this opportunity over the 99 days. I've been working together with Dr. Tamsin Willie Barker for the past few years on this opportunity that we have as a superorganism, humanity acting together. So Brand Earth seeks to be a weaver of biological intelligence with the creative intelligence of the ad world that is responsible for our behavioral economics. And we want to meet the emotional intelligence of the people that live on this planet and empower them to have the opportunity to help make that shift. This notion of that kind of perspective is having the ability for all of us to weave that biological intelligence with the creative intelligence to meet the emotional intelligence. And together we can create this new branding as we move forward in recognizing how we need to be in love with our planet, have that relationship with nature, because all brands are rooted in nature and all economies are founded on nature. We have the opportunity to have everybody come together under that guideline and make that change by giving them the tools on how this can actually happen on a daily basis. And we could follow up on this in the 99 days to invite people to come to our room that is still under construction, that John and I are working on, and have the ability to invite individuals to come participate on their perspectives on how best to move forward in areas that they participate in, as specifically addressing the nature of place. Wherever you are is where you are that can make the change. And that's what we intend to present and actually shift in that direction for everybody to participate in. And I thank you so much for all the efforts that all of you have done to get to this year's One World Unity Week that I find to be exhilarating and important. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, Harry Uvegi from Brand Earth. As I said, you're going to be hearing more about that. There's so much that is arriving right now that is ready to come out and is exhilarating. New Earth Rising. Now, a big part of this New Earth Rising is engagement with youth. So I'm so excited to be throwing to one of our World Unity Week ambassadors who is live on the ground in LA. Let's go to Georgia, who's live there. Georgia's from Arts Bridging the Gap, and she is out there, guys. Talk about doing something on the field, on the ground, with a bunch of youth from her program. And they are, I'm like, you explain it, Georgia. What are you guys up to over there? Let's get you unmuted.
There we go. That's better. Hi. Well, we're painting a plane. I'm going to talk for a second and then I might just turn it over so you don't need to see my face. Unfortunately, we had like hundreds of kids earlier, but it's really warm today. For the first time in this year, basically, it's been a proper LA day. So we had lots of kids earlier, but I'm going to turn this around. Let's see if I can do this so you can see what we're painting here. Let's see if I don't actually, let me just do this. Oh, no, handy. See technology. There we go. This is what we're painting. This is a Learjet that has been decommissioned at Van Nuys Airport. It was designed by Ethel and Carlo. Ethel and Carlo, give us a wave. A married duo, that's Barry, who helped me organize it. And they are a married couple who designed this plane with children from Panorama City here in LA, who are in an after-school program that we work with. They talked about being birds that were being set free of their cage. So what we've ended up with is this falcon that is leaving. The cage is going to be painted at the back there, really encouraging them to see that they can sort of soar to any heights that they wish to soar to. I'm going to turn it over now. But let me see if I can. Yes, there we go. Technology. It's amazing. So yeah, we've had the kids out. We had food. We've had music, which I had to turn off so I could talk to you guys. And it's just been one of those sort of days where you see young people who started a program. We told them we were going to paint a plane and they looked at us like, you mean like one of those like cutout planes? And they turned up today and have been on the wings, like up on the wings painting and with their family, and these great moments where there's little kids sitting under the wings talking about what sort of plane they would have if they, all of that stuff that is just so magical. And we're hoping to find a permanent place to put this plane in Los Angeles, somewhere in a public place to celebrate what has happened. And I mean, I've been listening in, and so much about peace and unity comes from seeing what's possible in young people. As Ben was saying, it's about young people for us, knowing that these young people can create peace within themselves through art and then celebrate that out in the community and create that sense of oneness, which I so wanted to celebrate because people from all walks of life have come to do this today. And art to me is one of the magical combiners and collaborators of life where people come together and it takes away all the labels and all the things that can define us sometimes. So we're pretty proud of this today. We're almost done with what we can do today. Ben, I have to say, I don't know if I talk to you a little bit later, we might be done for the day, but it's just been, I wish you could all be here in person with us celebrating.
Beautiful, Georgia. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. When you said you're going to paint a plane, I got to admit, I wasn't expecting something as extraordinary as that. And, you're working with a whole bunch of different youth from different parts of LA to get that project done. What a beautiful project to build synergy and cooperation and teamwork. And obviously the way you use art is super inspiring. Georgia, we're really excited about tomorrow's plenary.
Yeah.
Youth Speak Up, where we're going to meet some of the youth that you're working with, some of those young leaders. And that's at 7 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow. We've got some youth coming in from Marty K. Casey in St. Louis, and we've got also Pathways to Peace and their youth leaders. It's going to be amazing. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time, Georgia. And we're going to be in your lounge room where you're going to be hosting some of those youth.
And some of the kids who are here, one of them I said to him, he's resting in the car because he's been here since 7:30 a.m. And I said, you can rest as long as you're with me tomorrow. So they really are on the street, literally doing this stuff, and we'll be talking about it tomorrow. So I can't wait to be with you all tomorrow and hear from them about what their future holds.
Yeah, amazing. Georgia, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you for crossing live from LA to the opening ceremony and commitment pledge. It's all about doing something over the next 99 days. We're lifting up the voices of youth, of women, of Indigenous voices are all rising as part of this New Earth Rising. So thank you, and we'll see you tomorrow. I think it looks like you guys are nearly done that plan.
Yeah, I think as much as I would love to give you an update, it won't be as exciting as it would have been. It'll be like, look, this little bit more has been painted. So I just...
We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, much love to everybody.
Thank you, and thanks to all of your team there. And wow, that was awesome hearing from one of our World Unity Week ambassadors. Now it's back to you, Becky.
Woo, wow, it's so incredible. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us that incredible update on the ground. Hearts on the ground, I love it. Well, now we're coming to the portion of our program where we get to talk about one of my favorite things, and that is the hub. I mentioned earlier that I'm a hub holder. I'm about to introduce you to two of our hub holder, hub hugger, hub angels extraordinaire who have really taken the vision that John had for the hub several years ago and just exploded with their creativity. And so it is absolutely my joy to introduce these two hub holders who are very dear sister friends of mine. First, I would love to introduce Ingrid Fortmeyer. Ingrid she calls me her backup babe and John's backup babe because she jumps in and she's always there to help. I mean, she's so incredible. She offers herself in service and support, deliberately contributing to the creation of an enlightened planetary civilization. She is a licensed avatar master, HR consultant, and American Sign Language interpreter, an Anahata activist, a connector, collaborator, contributor, and catalyst for sustainable solutions for future generations. Welcome, Ingrid. I'm so excited to introduce you. And then my sister, Karen Trujillo. I'm so grateful that we got to meet in person and hug a couple of months ago. Karen is the founder of Surfing Your Soul Family Services, and she is a family coach who travels the world visiting homes and communities, strengthening the hearts of families all around the world. And so it is such a joy. You both just blow my heart mind all the time with your creativity and your commitment to showing up and volunteering and gifting to so many people your energy and solutions. I'm going to let you share more about the hub. Thank you for being here. All you do.
Thank you, Becky, and John and Ben and all of the amazing stewards and presenters and collaborators that are a part of this magic canoe and incredible journey together. You all are so inspiring. The hub is a place for you. Here you belong. And we love to hold the space for you to come in and learn more about the programs that are offered, to learn more about how to team up together and to be a part of the events that are happening at these convergences. And most of all, to know that there is a place for you, no matter who you are, where you're from, what your interests are. We can find a connection with you, for you, and enjoy doing that, because it's all of us that are together that make this what it is. And I'm sure that Karen has some more to add to that as well. The hub is essentially a hug from the heart of all of these events to the entire world and beyond. It's a reaching out and saying, we can find each other together, and together we can do this.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ingrid.
Evolution.
The hub is, if you've ever gone to a big conference in person, there's always that help desk. If you're trying to find somebody, if you aren't sure what event to go through, if you want to volunteer, if you're a presenter and you're having a glitch right before you get on stage, and that's what we're here for. The hub is the Zoom room where we answer questions, we guide, we're here to serve you and support you. So it's really an honor to be able to hold space. Our goal is to have this Zoom room open 24/8 because this is an 8-day week. We're always looking for people who want to come and help us do that. And we welcome all of you to pop in, say hello, introduce yourselves. You'll make, I guarantee you, you'll cultivate amazing relationships while you're in the hub. And it just is such a joy to know that we can serve and support all of us around the world as we live in this new Earth rising.
So now we want to spotlight a little bit more about these amazing convergence rooms that we are having so many incredible programs in. We're going to go ahead and name off each of the rooms. And then for all of you stewards, if you would turn on your videos when we get to your name of your room so that you can give a wave to everybody. I know that John is going to be talking later about the website and how to find each and every one of these different rooms and the events that are happening. You don't want to miss it. There's so much time and effort and energy and creativity and absolute dedication to moving all of these things forward into the world that is showcased during this week. So first, we have the Coming Home to Peace room with Ananda Reeves. Ananda, are you in here to give us a wave? Just some kind of fun factoid about Ananda is that she actually came into the hub. Was it last year, Karen? And was like trying to find her way around, and then she got really excited and she's like,
I don't see Ananda in the breakout.
Oh, okay. Well, she got excited and she wanted to help more, and she started doing bits and pieces of things, and then now she has an entire convergence room all of her own. And Karen, I know that you had mentioned something about her mission that you were excited about.
Well, she cultivated watch parties. So she is also running a watch party in her community in person for people to gather and watch World Unity Week together. So we are grateful for that. Our next room is the Cosmic Beloved Community Circle. And let's see if we can get Summer Joy Raymer and Heather Elizabeth Shine. They kicked us off last night with a 24-hour dance party. 24 hours of dancing. So Summer might be sleeping right now.
I think they are. Maybe they're taking a rest as World Unity Week's beginning after that marathon.
Yeah, they definitely got the energy up and flowing, and are going to be having some amazing events in their room throughout the week. The next room is a favorite of mine personally, the Global Fire Ceremony Room, which has many events from Indigenous leaders around the world. The room stewards this year are Janice Hall, Adriana Alvarez, and Anne-Marie Forhoover. And you'll want to keep posted. These events are continuously emerging, coming forth, because they are all over the world, having different ceremonies and events happening in honor of fulfillment of prophecies. And so you'll want to keep an eye on that room and see what events are coming up.
All right, thank you. And we are going to bring up now for the next room, which is Healing for Rising. So we are looking for Juliet Duff, Kara Stonehouse, Tex Albert, and Carmelia P.A. Sikos. I may need to learn how to pronounce that. So give a wave for the Healing for Rising room. Thank you. Thank you.
The next room that we have is the Holistic Design and Biomimicry room with Brian Russo and Harry Uvuge. I'm so sorry, Harry. He just said your name and I said it out loud a couple of times to see if I could say it right. I miss it every time. I apologize. But this room is very exciting in not only the holo movement, but the different aspects of evolution of how all of the holistic aspects of our ecosystems and human environments can come together. So Brian Russo and Harry, I don't know if you are here. I see Harry. I'll give a wave.
All right. And then for the room stewards whose name we've got, you can turn off your video, but I know some of you will be calling back up again just to see if we can highlight those stewards. So you said you saw Harry, but I didn't see if he is.
Yeah, I was going to say if a Global Fire Ceremony room wants to turn off their videos real quick, then we can make sure that Harry gets spotlighted for the holistic design. And
I'm still on the homepage from I didn't migrate to that room.
Oh, okay. You're still in the main room. Got it.
Yeah.
I am not sure how to deal with that. We all saw Harry just a little while ago.
Yes. I'm still here and looking forward to participating the rest of the week.
Awesome.
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. So the next room we're going to announce is Humanity as Organism Thrives. So we are looking for Hasina Patel and Dr. Tom Acklin. I see Hasina there. And there's Tom. Thank you so much. There's always so many things happening in that room. I look forward to hearing more descriptions, and thank you again for, being here another time.
The next room that we have is the Journeys into New Earth Frequencies and Sacred Geometry with Janice Collet and Antonia Albiano.
All right, thank you. And then we have Joyful Hearts, our very own Becky Suzik, because she needs one more ball in the air to juggle. So she is stewarding Joyful Hearts room. Becky.
The next room is the Life Skills room. The Life Skills room with Mama Marlene Cooper. There she is. Now that's a very cool room for many different programs. And she has people that have been teaching life skills and development skills, pardon me, for many, many years that are going to be giving events throughout the week. So it's a fun one to keep an eye on. All of the rooms are great to keep an eye on.
All right, so we're going to get all those prior rooms to turn off your video for the moment, and we are going to see if Charles Betterton is here with the Loving Living Earth Steward Airship room, and there he is. And here's another example of someone who said yes once, and we kept asking and asking, and he kept saying yes. Thank you, Charles.
Yes, and Charles, I know that he has some really cool events with John Cobb coming up in the week, and I can't remember all the names of the institutes, but there's a lot of exciting developments and things that are going to be showcased in that room. So be sure to check it out. The next room is the May Peace Prevail on Earth room. And we have Fumi John Stewart, Dot Maver, Tezekiah Gabrielle, Nina Hoffmeyer, Jennifer Kim, Monica Willard, and one more ball to juggle, Becky Suzik. Thank you so much.
All right, and our next room is Mesh Working Cities and Ecoregions room. So we've got Marina Demcheko, Lev Gordon, Anna Marie, again, she's up here, and Kara Stonehouse.
So many exciting events happening in these rooms. The next room that we have is the Peace on Earth room with Miranda Clendering. I'm so sorry if I said that wrong. And David Gershon. Now you're going to be learning more about the Peace on Earth zones with David's talks and so many different initiatives that can happen as John talks more about missions and going out into the world. And the room is a really great place to get an idea of how you can join in and participate in these localized movements.
All right, so we are gonna keep moving along. We got a few more rooms to announce, but we want to keep it moving. So we have room 1 and we honor Arena Morrison, Ben Bowler. We are all in room 1.
Shared Wisdom Towards Unity and Peace with Arena Morrison, Kurt Johnson, and Karuna.
And then we have our Supernova room with Becky and Ingrid hosting that.
And one more room, no, a couple more rooms, The Gathering with Shonda Clausen and Keith Spence.
Looking for them there. If you guys are there, turn your cameras on and wave. Then we have the One Academy with Shiv Twaller.
Make sure you guys get a chance to give a wave. And the next room is the One We Are with Shannon MacArthur.
Yay, there she is.
There she is, yay.
All right, and we have Unitive Justice with Diana Claire Douglas, Anna Marie, Kara Stonehouse, and Pamela Schreiner. So thank you all so much. And we really invite everyone to remember that the schedule on the World Unity Week website is emerging. Please keep checking it out. There are so many offerings, so many things to do in all of the rooms. And we really thank all the stewards for your dedication. And there's a lot of behind the scenes work. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all the stewards, all the presenters, and all the participants. Don't forget to jump into the hub. You can find us off of any virtually any page on the website, and John's going to walk you through that. Just click into the hub, and hopefully we will be personed with volunteers. If you'd like to volunteer, go ahead and click participate and fill out the volunteer form, and we will get you trained on how to be a hub holder and hub hugger as well.
Thank you, and such a big honor for all those room stewards who do such great work coordinating so many things and making World Unity Week really come alive. So thank you. So now we'd like to a special treat for you. So as we know, the themes of World Unity this week, each day there's an energetic frequency to each day. And these frequencies are coming from David Gershon's work from the Peace on Earth initiative, and these are the 7 frequencies of the Peace on Earth game, and we've really been inspired by this process of playing this Peace on Earth game around the world, and so we've taken these frequencies into World Unity Week. And so they're empowerment, oneness, unity, cooperation, abundance, love, and faith. And so Becky and I have prepared a wave for us to experience these frequencies and open them up for the World Unity Week, and open them up for the 99 days of Peace Through Unity, and for the bigger game where the next ceremony after this will be the grand opening of the Peace on Earth game process. So we're going to get started. So here we go. Empowerment. Feel it fill you up. Let the toroid energy overflow your cup. As we heal and rise, we lift each other's flames, each into the game. Empowerment. Oneness with the great divine. Make a wave stronger than the hate. Make a wave that's greater than the greed. Make a wave more powerful than all of human history. Make a wave, we are all one. Make a wave, we are all one. Make a wave, we are all one. Oneness with the great divine. Make a wave, we are all one. Make a wave, we are all one. Make a wave, we are all one. Oneness with divine. Oneness with divine. Oneness. Just take a moment. Feel into the energy together. Oneness. Unity, all connected through time. A diversity of threads that are woven so fine. My life is your, and your life is mine. Elements cycle through every cell, so divine. Unity. Unity, all connected through time, a diversity of threads that are woven so fine. My life is yours, and your life is mine. Elements cycle through every cell, so divine.
Hooey, 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 hoo, hooey, hoo, hoo, hoo.
Cooperation, that's our operation. Each person at their station will find our destination. The precision of our decisions will illuminate the divisions, transforming the systems and catalyzing our greatest visions. Cooperation. abundance. This is what we find when we clear the conditions of the Western trained mind, open to the beauty of simply being free on our home where we belong, through all the love with the Kimba. Love with the Kalimba. Ensures we survive the bond of the mother who offers her life for a stranger in danger of starving in the street. Our capacity to care can never be defeated. Faith that it's already here. Quantum field, you can feel it, and it's really so near. And it's us, it's you, and it's me who form the channel, manifest it into reality. And just to finish, we'd like to put everyone on gallery view, and we'll do the motions, some motions together to finish moving through the wave. So we'll see the participants. Okay, so everyone do the movements with us. So empowerment, oneness, unity, cooperation, abundance, love, and faith. So that opens the frequencies. And the next step is that we're going to hear from John and to show us something about opening the website for World Unity Week. So thank you.
All right, we're going to play that short 2-minute video. It's just a tour of the website to find out how you can find your way. Thank you, ladies. I'm not hearing it. You can sort by the rooms. All right, here's a quick tour of the website. So World Unity Week has a website, and you can go here to find out what's happening by clicking on the schedule. So if you just click all the events, it'll bring them all. And there are rooms that these events are happening in. So I think we had the last count, like 25 different rooms. So you can sort by the rooms So over here, you see where it says convergence rooms. You could pick a room, or you could just kind of see all the stuff. Right now, this is happening. The game is on. These events are happening. Now, if anytime you see an event like the opening ceremony and you say, hey, I want to know more about that, you click here. And this gets you additional information, but also it gives you a way to easily add it to your calendar. So it gives you the links you need, and all this information can be set up for you to have access to it in whatever calendar program you use. Because the truth is, there's just so much going on. It isn't easy for any one person to be able to even look at all the possibilities. So finding something and threading your way, here are the different rooms that are emerging. It's not even all of them yet, all with these different schedules. And this is just the convergence rooms happening during World Unity Week. Because in the span from World Unity Week through Peace Week, there's also these missions that people are declaring. And you'd be able to go here. And what's nice is we've connected the missions here and the events here with what's happening on the Mighty Network. So if I click here, this is one of the missions you can find out more about. Well, this takes you to the article, and you can learn more about this particular mission. So we're connecting up the website with the Mighty Network in creative ways. But basically, it's a starting point to start to figure out how are you going to play and how are we together going to uplift humanity at this crucial, crucial time. Well, there you go. There's a quick overview. All right. So with empathy and compassion to anybody here, I hope you got the word that we're here to engage and care for you and your vision with the dream of us finding our way together and weaving our strategies together. So in addition to all these events happening in all these rooms during the 8 days, we're inviting people to put forward a dream, a vision, an initiative, a project, whether it's personally or collectively or within an alliance. There's so many already that have been declared that you can engage with. So we put together a little bit short overview just to give you a tour of the missions. And this is happening where engagement's going to unfold on our Mighty Network, which is really a new kind of platform that isn't advertising based, so you can control what's there and we together can let the new earth rise. So why don't we watch that tour of the missions? All right, so we are building what I'd call a deep social network of networks. And we're building it on this platform called Mighty Networks. This is what Peace Through Unity, peacethrough-unity.earth gets you to this place that has on the left here a pane to which you navigate. So there's some things up on the top, and I'm going to focus this conversation here, this little tour, if you will, overview, on the space they call missions. So inside the 99 days, we have a convergence happening during World Unity Week, and we have missions, and then we have Peace Week in September. And we'll use this platform throughout the year for other convergences. But that's what we're starting with here, is a focus on missions. And when you click on one of these spaces, you see over here, these, they call them features change. They're really like pages. You click on them. So in missions, we're talking about the missions that have been declared, that you may want to declare, and you can come here and get an overview. This is a good page to get a good feel for what are we talking about. And we're proposing that you can come here and put forward a mission. That's either a mission that's a personal mission or a group mission or an alliance or an organization, and use the 99-day time frame. And this experiment on really mass collaboration turning into radical collaboration. That's our goal here. Cross-disciplinary. You'll get kind of the essence when you look at this page. It's called Overview. Then if you want to see, well, what does a mission look like? You can go here. And there's a number of them. In fact, if you click here, you can see almost all of them. They keep emerging, right? And each one of these gives you a chance to click on and say, all right, I want to know more about this mission. This is just such a fabulous one that I want to share. It's connected to the work that Anna Luce is doing with the Earthwise Constitution and being able to weave these together in this game. And so each mission has a mission plan that includes the basics that we define as the objectives, the call to action, who the leaders are, so you can get connected and participate this way. So that's what we're hoping, that you go here if you say, all right, this is something I want to do. So you can see this is the information about the missions. but you can go over here and say, well, let me see, how do I get involved if you want to do that, right? And each mission you can see here has its own tag. So you can say, well, everything about the mission on teaming up, I could pull it all together. So as you bring your mission forward, you're creating other events and other posts. This is all content related to just the mission on teaming up. So each mission has its own tag, hashtag, as well as the ability to then easily pull that all together. So that's what's happening here. If you look inside the space on missions, then the events connected to those missions will appear here. So you can go ahead. Here's one for creating your mission with that Earthwise pledges. So they've come in here and added this. So now you can join this event on the Mighty Network, say you're going. We really have a very robust way to get to know each other and to build those connections necessary as we take this step forward. So looking forward to your mission. If you want to put one up, go to the overview. Here we've given you a few links throughout the document. But when you see, you can click to submit your proposal here, or even in the document itself, we have the form embedded. So you can come down here, put in your name. Here's when you say how you want to participate. You say, well, I want to declare a mission. It'll give you a couple additional fields that will then turn these words that you give us into the mission on the Mighty Network here that you'll then be able to steward and take forward. So there is one other mission that we reference here that's kind of a meta mission. So if I go to missions here, it's even part of the welcome. We're called 99 Days of Radical Collaboration by Teaming Up. And Dr. Tamsin Woolley Barker, who's amazing, is going to be guiding us. And we're actually guiding us in a radical collaboration on radical collaboration. So if you want to be a part of this together, let me know. You can come here and you can sign up here. It's really a great chance for us to go beyond what we've done in the past. We sing here, we put both mass collaboration and radical collaboration to work, nourishing our collective intelligence and leveraging swarm creativity in support of each other's missions. Inclusivity, trust, and shared ownership unleashes collective intelligence that helps us achieve the extraordinary. So we're excited about this and looking forward to hearing either your mission or seeing you engaging in others' missions. And this is what we're up to as the new Earth rises.
Perfect. It's a good segue for you, Dr. Tamsin. In fact, I just want to say it was last year during World Unity Week in the Convergence Room, the Holistic Design and Biomimicry that Harry Uvegi and Brian were stewarding. You were there. You presented every day.
It was amazing.
And it was a life-changing for me. You know, your book, it's a remarkable life story you have. You don't have time to appreciate, but that you said, oh, no, I need to write this book. And then the guy who founded the Young Presidents Organization, which is a super influential group, said this is the most important business book of this generation. So your work is remarkable, and that you've agreed to be a guide for us to take the ideas of teaming, T-E-E-M-I-N-G, and bring it to this idea of our radical collaboration. So talk about that, hoping that people are going to join in that mission, that kind of radical collaboration.
Ruby Levitt, do you have lower thirds for Tamsin?
There aren't lower thirds. Okay, Ben, I think you're meant to be muted. All right.
Hello, I am.
Oh, look at that. Hey, I look a lot like you.
Oh, we're split. Yeah, I'm super excited to do this. This was a year ago. I met John, and my life's changed from this. And it's really just spilling over into everyone else's joy, and I love it. So I am really honored and delighted to be facilitating our radical collaboration by teaming up through looking at our work together through the lens of evolution and biological patterns and the nature of human nature itself. So you can declare a mission, grab a couple friends or find some. We are here for you, and we will facilitate something really amazing together, synergy between our teams. And we're looking forward to 99 days from now, having something really remarkable, some really amazing stories to share.
Yeah, and unlocking that potential. You can all sense that. I mean, look, the new Earth, we need a new Earth rising because the old one is sinking. So the idea of learning to team up and be guided and inspired by nature. You're an evolutionary anthropologist. You've got important things for us to learn because we really do not understand how life works. And it's
yeah, it's really, I think it's going to be really exciting for us to all come together and have this mind shift together
who knows what we can come up with from this. And I really think this is the beginning of something really important.
Fabulous. Fabulous. Thank you, Tamsin. Thank you, Harry. Thank you, everybody who's a part of this New Earth Rising. Thank you, Brother Ben, and all the beautiful expressions here today. Excited to be in service. And by the way, the Sign Network, we made 99 shares of this. So
99, of course. Beautiful, John. Thank you, John. Thank you, Tamsin. We're going to play a real quick video from one of our youth, a video from one of our youth ambassadors. This is Ruby Levitt.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ruby Levitt, and I'm a student at Redham House School in Sydney, Australia. I feel so privileged to be an ambassador of Unity Earth and to be involved in World Unity Week and to help spread the message of promoting unity, purpose and peace around the world. I stand before you as a 13-year-old artist, eager to share my thoughts on the relevance, benefits and importance of visual art in promoting the message of world unity and harmony. As a teenager, I believe that art has the power to extend the boundaries, ignite understanding, and bring people together in a way that words alone cannot. So let us explore the wonders of visual art and its potentials to create a harmonious world. Visual art in all its forms has been an integral part of human culture for the longest of times. Whether it's a beautiful painting, a captivating photograph, or an awe-inspiring sculpture, art captures the essence of our emotions, experiences, and aspirations. Art has a remarkable ability to communicate across languages, cultures, and backgrounds, allowing us to connect on a deep and meaningful level. In a world where division often prevails, art can serve as a universal language that unites us all. Art has the power to challenge our preconceptions, encourage empathy, and foster understanding. When we encounter a thought-provoking artwork, it prompts us to question our beliefs, encourages us to see the world through a different lens, and broadens our perspectives. By exploring diverse art forms from around the world, we can gain insights into different cultures, traditions, and ways of life. Through art, we learn to appreciate the beauty in our differences and find common ground that brings us closer as a global community. Engaging with visual art promotes creativity and critical thinking skills. As teenagers, we are often told to think outside the box, and art allows us to do just that. When we create art, we are given the freedom to express ourselves authentically, to explore our imaginations, and to communicate our thoughts and emotions in unique ways. The process encourages us to develop our own voice and confidence in our ideas. By fostering creativity, art empowers us to become makers of change and can help us find solutions to global challenges. Art can also be a powerful tool for activism and social change. Throughout history, artists have used their creativity to shed light on important social issues, to challenge injustice, and to advocate for equality. From powerful paintings that portray the struggles of marginalized communities to thought-provoking installations that raise awareness about environmental destruction, art serves as a call for action. As teenagers, we have the power to use our artistic skills to advocate for the world we want to see, a world of unity, respect, and equality for all. My 99-day challenge as part of the World Unity Week is to build a catalogue of 99 artworks, one for each day of the challenge. Each piece of art in the collection will be created by children and teenagers from around Australia, all of whom represent a broad range of religions, cultures, and social and economic backgrounds. Each of the pictures will represent the concept of peace and harmony, as depicted by the young artist who created it. While visual art is just a hobby or a pastime for most of us, it too can be a force that can shape the future of our world. By embracing art in its ability to connect us, inspire us, and foster understanding, we can promote a message of world unity and harmony. As the youngsters of today and the leaders of tomorrow, let us take this opportunity to appreciate the diversity of art, to use our creativity for positive change, and to be the ambassadors of unity in our communities. Together, let us paint a world of unity and harmony for generations to come. Thank you.
Here we are. Oh my goodness. She is such an inspiration. I'm so grateful right now that Kara and I are going to be blessing you with this invocation as we emerge in our own missions over these next days. And we are so grateful to the wings of the heart, the flags of one family that are flying so beautifully and lovingly to unite us all. The wings of the heart are a celebration in the making, a living experience of global oneness, flags that unite rather than divide all people on earth. Many colors and sizes virtually depict our diversity, oneness, beauty, and the capacity to harmonize. Flags of one family make visible the evolving potential of humanity to work together for the good of the whole.
So John introduced us to the missions, and throughout this week, we'll be encouraged to explore what those missions are and see if you want to join one or if you want to create one of your own. So we're opening this invocation today for you to take a moment to think about and to access what's your mission going to be, or to set the intention to, throughout this beautiful bounty of World Unity Week, to find your mission. So this process now is just to give you a moment to let that come in and share it with each other, what that's going to be, what are all the missions that are burning in our hearts. So I'm going to ring the bell to help us ground, and then just give us a moment to access that, and then we'll be invited to share them in the chat, and if you're on a live stream and whatever platform, to type it in under the comments. So let's just take a moment to ground ourselves. However that you ground yourself, you know how to find yourself deep in your body. A place that's relaxed, where your higher self can come in and give you insights. Or you can call in any helper forces or spirits that bring you that joy and energy and inspiration for this week. And take a moment to access what's my intention for this week and for the 99 days. What's the energy of it? Let it move you a little. And from this grounded, supported place, ask yourself, what will be my commitment? And just see what answers come. I wonder what my mission is. And then you're invited to share that, to write it down in the chat or on a paper, and Becky will help us through that part some more. So I'll just ring the bell to close that accessing. Becky.
Thank you all. You're invited to place them in the chat or on the live stream or wherever you're watching this broadcast, even if you find it and it's not live. This is a really deep, beautiful connection that we share in these sacred Zoom rooms, in this sacred one stream that we're broadcasting. This is an opportunity for us to deepen our experience with ourselves as we learn, we lean in. So at the beginning of our program, I invited you to get some essential oil or something that you might enjoy the taste of if you have taste and smell senses. And so you're invited to open, and we're going to experience something together where we're going to breathe if you have essential oil, or we're going to taste. I'm going to choose my Pure Joy essential oil. And I'm going to share this experience of one of our senses together. You're invited to close your eyes again and breathe and anchor in the scent or the taste or the sensation in your mouth, sensation in your body, into this commitment that you're making to your mission. And if you don't yet know your mission, that's okay. That is okay. I invite you to keep this sensory experience beside your phone or your computer, wherever you're going to be joining us in the sacred Zoom rooms this week or watching our programs, so that you can remind yourself of your own possibility of your mission and what's emerging for you. You're also invited to share on World Unity Week. Visit worldunityweek.org and make sure you receive invitations in your inbox to the many events that are coming over the next 8 days and 99 days. So we're so grateful.
I see Linda Daz to play the flute. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can read a few of them. What did you see?
Linda Diaz to play the flute to raise consciousness for peace, unity, love, respect, prosperity for everyone.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes. Thank you so much, Cara Stonehouse and Becky Suzik, for stewarding so beautifully at your music and your gifts and the ceremony, this wonderful opening ceremony with commitment pledges of what we are doing for our missions for these 99 days. Are you excited? Are you feeling it? Can you feel the new earth rising up with the amazing offerings that we've had here over the last couple of hours? And we're going to close now. We're getting ready for continuing the opening ceremony with the amazing Peace on Earth by 2030, which is a major part of these 99-day missions of what's going to be happening in the field right around the world, from Africa to Europe to North America, South America, Australia, Asia. It's all happening. This has been a beautiful, beautiful opening ceremony. Once again, Becky and Cara, deep bows to you both. Beautifully done, and to everybody who participated, Karen and everybody who has participated so beautifully in this, and to our Indigenous openings as well. So we're going to have an Ingrid and everybody who's taken place in this. Has been awesome. John Raymer, the missions look amazing. So get on to peacethroughunity.earth. Get connected to the Mighty Network. It's all happening. Let's go. What an amazing. We had the beautiful song from Pookie and Bob. It's all there. We have begun. Let's close with this incredible song from Kristen Hoffman, 99 Days of Peace Through Unity. And we want to see you moving. Oh, Michelle, I'm looking at you. We want to see you guys moving and get ready to break it up and to close this beautiful ceremony. Let's celebrate. Day one has begun.
All the sages and wise men of the ages were guiding us to look within ourselves. But the fear so divisive and the lie so enticing, we keep spinning this hell. raise your eyes. You are the possibility. Nurturing love is the greatest remedy. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 We don't all have to make the same choice to know respect and empathy. To be the change, gonna take a new mind frame of forgiveness, one earth and family. Shine your light, you are the future being told. Cultivating the seeds we've sown. 99 days of peace through unity. 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 Quiet your spirit.
Taking it from here, Sister Hoffman, we give thanks to the Most High. Shout outs to all the family conscious. We'll be traveling to higher dimensional fields of enlightenment, where life is the essence of existence. Peace to every soul that works to bring in light and life. The light workers, the mystics, ambassadors, and all from the four corners of the four waters. All the saviors among the many, many cultures. Honored to be the one to bring to you the light this morning, afternoon, or evening, according to your timeline. The oneness is the truth, and I'ma preach it until global unity becomes a reality, please. Yes. 99 days of peace, we can have it in 99 ways, and 99 places. Achieving global unity, brotherhood is key. Tune into the spirit, let your vibe raise. Blessings, blessings.
Lift your voice, your unique mission is a key. Listen deep, and we'll all find harmony. Days of peace.